What is up, my toadstools? It's Vast here, and today we're going to be playing fucking Doki Doki Literature Club, because I don't know what to record. So, let's begin. I haven't seen a video on this game before, but I know it gets dark based on Markiplier's thumbnails, so let's begin. So, I know there's probably multiple characters in this game, and I'm gonna do voices when I feel like it. I also struggle with reading, so I'm gonna be cursing this game out a lot. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to my attention she might draw to herself. In the air. This bitch is already a bitch. The girl is Sayori. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But she's going to chase me after this. I almost feel bad running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk, and the Sayori goes up to me. I overslept again, but I caught up to you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that. How does it already know my? How do you know my name? What? That's weird. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them thinking we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have to be mean even if you wanted to be. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the school becomes increasingly specked with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Vast, have you decided on the club you're going to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you were going to join the club this year. I fucking hate clubs. I work a full-time job, so I don't got time for your club bullshit, Sayori. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. Maybe one of our conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, even when I'm perfectly content just getting by on average while spending my free time on games and anime. Hey, I like this guy. I like me. That's good. That's good that I like me. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills for college. Bitch, I'm in college now. I don't socialize, and I get straight A's. Why would I need friends? Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years just because... What's a NEET? I'm Googling this right now. Google N-E-E-T definition. Acronym for not in education, employment, or training. Doki Doki Literature Club. Okay, yeah. Yeah. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Just a little bit. Yeah, I'll promise you that. Yay! Why did I get myself lushed by such a carefree girl? I don't know, why did you? Are you just a little bitch as I am and go along with everything just so you can go home? More than that, I'm surprised I even relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to eat a little, even if she does straight. Fuck this line. I'm not reading that. The school day is ignored as ever. It's over just before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sawyer wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Are we talking about Bleach? Tokyo Ghoul? What are we talking about? Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come in the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out in the... I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Well, thank you! It's my only good trait, Sayori. You don't need to wait for me. It's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need encouragement, so I thought you'd know. Know what? Well, I thought you'd come to my club. What did I just do? Okay. Sorry. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. What literature club? It's probably the literature club. Meanie. My first literature club. I mean, it's in the title of the game. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would help bring fun. Fuck you. Start a new club. That it would be fun to start a new club. That's probably what it was. Okay. Since she was the first one to show interest since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I'd bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's just cunning as planned it all this out. I let a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold myself for a cupcake. Relatable. I dejectedly follow Sawyer across the middle school and upstairs, a section of the middle school I rarely visit. Sawyer, full of energy, swipes open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. Glance around the schoolroom. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Girl 1. Is that your name, Girl 1? That's Girl 1. Seriously? You brought up boy. This is a bit. You could tell this girl's a bitch right here. Way to kill the atmosphere. I'm sorry my dick ruined the atmosphere. Ah, vast. What a surprise. Welcome to the club. Other words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Two cute girls and a bitch. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, who appears to be Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly to Mei, then turns back to the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like this. She's playing with her hair. That's an ADHD thing right there. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, she used to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. Well, that sounds like you already know Monica, right? That's right! I'm Monica. I have huge bazongas. It's great to see you again, Vast. Okay, I hate this bitch already. Monica sighs to me. We didn't know each other well. We were ready to talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monaco's probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuine feels a little... You too, Monica? Come sit down, Vast. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me. No, I'm sitting back. Why is there a chair lonely in there? That's gonna play some part in it, isn't it? Come sit down, Vast. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? She does seem like a person who get tea, I guess. The girls have a few desks arranged from them. As Sawyer mentioned, it's wide so there's enough space next to Sawyer. Natsuki and you, have I been calling her Yuki? Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a tray and Yuri opens a closet. Still feeling awkward, I sit next to Yuri. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh. Natsuki lifts foil over the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. They're not full of poison or anything. That's the type of vibes I'm getting from her. So I grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. So I talks with her mouth full and already managed to get icing on her face. That fucking bitch. I turn the cupcakes around with my finger, looking at the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Can't help but know she's seeking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Oh, she's so boring. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this one somewhere before? Made them from you or anything? I thought you technically did, so I already said, well, maybe. But not for you, you know, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of us before settling down the teacup next to the tray. You kept a whole teacup in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gives us permission. Oh shit, I did the thing again. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get I'm getting myself intimidated by you, bitch. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri is just trying to impress you. That's not it. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles herself in relief. She relieves herself and takes a fucking fat shit in her pants. She's wearing panties. Would it just fall on the floor? Let's not get into that. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Oh, sometimes he's talking to himself. Fuck. I gotta incorporate that when I'm talking. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori really seems happy to be here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make a club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start a club on your own? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Oh. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, I fucking hate when she does that. That gives creepy vibes. This bitch gives me creepy vibes. To be honest, I can't stand for policies around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about a budget and policy about how to prepare for events. I'd rather much take something as personally I enjoy and rather make something special out. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica, you really are a great leader. Yuri nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised. There aren't any more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting all their efforts to start out something brand new, especially when it's something just garbage like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like a festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know... Oh, that's thumbnail right there. Boom. Thumbnail. Yeah, boom. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls. All interested in the same thing. Monica must have really hard to find these three, and maybe that's why they're so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Although, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. When does this game get exciting? This is boring. So Vass, what type of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I read in the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. I'm gonna go with hentai. Manga. That's the same thing. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet. This bitch watches hentai too. We can watch hentai together. Read hentai together, whatever. Hentai is weird. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change for you. Whoa. As I say as I put her hair behind her ear. And then I grab the shit that she shit on the floor and throw it at her face. What am I saying? I'd eat the shit. No. Spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what do you read, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. Oh, we're at the table. I thought we were just standing up and chit-chatting. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The love of good TV and craftsmanship behind them are amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly compassionate about her readings. She seems so relieved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up. She finds comfort in their world books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and throw out a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to on a limited level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say, yeah, anyone who's gentle and sweet, they like the horror shit. And anyone who seems rockin' and badass, they like that innocence. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing by the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. What? Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes started over at me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? That piece of great paper from... It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And given that back. Oh, and give me that back. Fine, fine. Yeah, your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just cute as you are. She slides up behind you, puts her hand on her shoulders. No, I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems. Well, I guess sometimes. What do you care? I think that impressive. Then why don't you share them sometimes? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. It's not... not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing their vulnerabilities and showing even their deepest, darkest roots of your heart. Do you have writing experts too, Yuri? Maybe if you share something in the work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share your own. Yeah, I guess the same for Yuri. Well, I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I need everyone. Natsuki and Luki look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah! Let's do it. Plus, we have a new member. I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and thinking the bonds of our clubs. Isn't that right, Fast? Monika. Yeah, I haven't talked in a while, have I? Monika smiled warmly at me once. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now we're back to the original club and me joining the club. I've only come across. Fourth and what's that? I never said I would join this club. Sorry, I may have convinced me to stop by, but I haven't made any decision. I still have other clubs looking at them. I lost my train of thought. All four little girls stare back at me with diligent eyes. That's the thumbnail. That's the... I don't like how she's staring directly, like, face first. Do you see this? This is creepy as fuck. Like, they're all, like, kind of like, I'm looking this way, and then looking this way. But she's just, her attention's on me. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Fast. You all... I'm defenseless against these three girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed notification when it's like this? That's it. If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right? Okay, I've decided that. I'll join the literature club. Oh, don't they all jump. That scared the shit out of me. One by one, these girls' eyes lit up. Yeah, I'm so happy, sir. Just me jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If it really did come just for the cookies, I'd be super... I mean, I sold my soul. And that makes it official. You're putting her ass near her crotch. You're like a bitch. She got a nice beard, though. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. that we can officially end today's meeting. Everyone remember, tonight's write a poem, bring it to next class meeting. Monica looks over me once super fast. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can replace the guys with my mediocre rice skills. I feel like it's reeling up beside me. Meanwhile, I know it seems like I'm rushing. I don't like reading. I really don't like reading. It's not something I fuck around with, you know? I don't fuck with reading, okay? Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuchi and clean up their food. Oh, I should tell a story. So, I'm in college, right? And we had to present our topic on what we're, like, researching about fucking something. I don't know. And so I had, like, the most biggest fucking paragraph of them all to go over, right? I read that shit like Speed Racer. I did not make any interruptions, which is something I never do. Like, the instructor's like, slow down. I tried slowing down. I just got faster from there. Man, I could really use a sugar cookie. Sorry, I was hungry. Fast, sorry, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sorry, and I never walk home together anymore because she's always staying up school clubs. Sure, I might as well. Yay! Well, with that, the two of us part of the Lish Club and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Yuri. I'd say go to Yuri because she has dark hair and that's kind of nice, I guess. I like the vibe of her. She's shy and I like that because I'm shy. So, Yuri. I like Yuri. If Yuri's there, it's fine. Perhaps I have the chance to grow closer with one of these girls. Yeah, Yuri. All right. She's going to make the most of my circuit. Good fortune to find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem today. Do I get to write a poem? Son. Okay, what am I doing? Pleasure. Yes, okay. Question. Yep, I know my girl. Empty. Fuck! Universe. Definitely her. Yes. Okay, it's because she likes extraordinary. Fuck you. Graveyard. Creepy. Yes. Okay. Captive. Yep, pain. Fuck you. Fuck off. Where's the other girl? Okay. I haven't got her once. Milk. I wanted to be milk. Just the fuck of it. Milk. Bunny! That's what I call my girlfriend. I call her Bunny. I love my bunny. Okay, disoriented. Dude, see? I'm picking the words I like. She likes them. Shame. Fuck you. Lust. Passion? No. Tentacles. I know that's tenacious, but tentacles is better. Raindrops. And, precious. My bunny's precious to me. You know. Hi again, Vest. Gotta see you didn't run away on us. Now, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Vest. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a come in. Oh, do I gotta read my poem? Hold on, guys. I know this isn't very YouTube, but literally no one's watching this video right now, so I'm gonna eat a handful of cheeses and get back to this. Cheese it. Let me get it all out of my. Hold on, I'm gonna move my mic away so you don't hear my mouth. Actually, my mic's a really good mic. It picks up fucking everything. When my finger touches my phone, it picks it up. I think. Making your divine head first in Allergic couple when you're not used to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Sorry told me he didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Last year, too. I don't know if it was planned to come and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the clubroom. Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Yo! I know you guys can't see me moving right now, but I'm looking at my manga right now. I have all the Bleach manga, all the Tokyo Ghoul. I have almost all the Chainsaw Man manga. I'm collecting all the Tokyo Revengers manga. I'm like halfway there. I have 1 through 14. Manga is literature. I'm excited. Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Fastest always gives us his best, as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work, even without asking me. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. We clean a room. Have we seen her? Nope, not going there. Sorry, that's because your room is messy and distracting. And you almost set yourself on fire, house on fire once. Is that so? You two really are good friends, aren't you? Might be a little jealous. Good, good. Be jealous. Be all jealous. Get in my face, Yuri. How come you and Vest became good friends too? Sayori. She usually seems oblivious to the weird situation she's put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something to say, you know. Wait, Sayori! Hit me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. It's not like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. Guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so a nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Makes me feel happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here's your bag. Pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it could keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if we wanted to. This is... How could a girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book for me she thinks was oh yeah, my girlfriend wants me to read Harry Potter. What is this? This is a bookmark of a tie? Oh, someone didn't finish this book. It has her name in it. Oh my god. She can pick out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading so much. Oh, oops. Thank you. I'll definitely read this. Thumbnail. I enthusiastically take a book. Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. What's the book called? I'll read it. Oh, I didn't read. What did that say? Go back. Fuck. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her tense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more, but at the same time, I feel like bad for she clips the cover book. She left me when that seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me glancing at her. Good. She another glance, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry, just spacing out. Muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so this is the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I want to read some of it, not for any particular reason. Yeah, you love me. I'm really not hot. How do I have a girlfriend? That's so no particular reason. You know what? Fuck it. No one's here. I'm gonna mess with my girlfriend. Okay, I'm back. Okay, how come you two copies of the same book? Ah, well, when I stopped by the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Oh my god, she stopped. Oh, that's adorable. Yeah, you enjoy me cleaning out my nose, you bitches. Something fair obvious that Yuri isn't telling me. Decide to let it all go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear it. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very... I gotta sneeze. Fuck. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Yo, I am so interested in this thing. Holy shit, what the fuck? Well, also that's me usually muting my mic so I can sneeze or something. Is it on? Did I turn it off? Okay, it's on. ADHD. Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled... Is that a real book? I'll read it. Portrait of Mark. Oh. It's a fan-made book. Fuck. Looking at eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just want to make sure I didn't actually give you anything away. Basically, it's about the girl in high school moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by the people who escaped from the human experiment in prison. And with her life in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, but the dark turn came from out of nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Gus? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't get worried. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reluctant on this side, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life in a different, strange, new perspective. When things happen, not just because it's not because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, sorry, have I been getting quieter? This sneeze is like right there and it's pissing me off. Then suddenly, when you thought you could relate to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one, relying on the one-sided morals for the villain's plans. I'm rambling. I've been reading this, but I've been zoned the fuck out. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. Well, I have. I thought I'd talk about tacos. I guess it's alright then. But I guess I shouldn't let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if in the end I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I ever talking too much. I don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's the literature club after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it. Right, tonight? Right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put in my bag. Alright, it's fine. It's fine if I stay here, right? I slip next to Yuri's. Ooh. Ah, yeah. You sure? So I'm a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open up the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means by reading company. It's as soon as I feel a presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. Glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book and said, "Sorry, I was just..." Yuri, you like to apologize, don't you? I do? That's something I don't mean to... Sorry. I mean... Aha! Here. This should work, right? I slid my gun and stopped against Yuri's. Then hold my book and read the two of them. Ah, suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Yo, what do the other girls think of this? Actually, I don't fucking care. Also, I got someone... hold on. Okay, I'm back. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way. So instead of using my right hand to hold it, feels like my left arm is in the way. So instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes it difficult to turn the page here. This is adorable. This is adorable. This is adorable. Mary takes her left arm and holds the left page of the book with the thumb and the forefinger. Ah. I'll do the same with mine. You know, I am a person. That way I turn the pages and Yuri slides it under the thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together. It actually is kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got distracted for a second. Glance over at Yuri's face again, her eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you you a little longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so impatient with me. Yeah, I've been impatient. Oh my god, that's a door. She's smiling at me. Is she just now smiling at me? Thanks. Let me continue reading. Yuri no longer asked me for my turn page. Instead, I assumed she's... So I turned the page to my own violation. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go with letting it fluster over. Hey, Yuri. A bit silly about, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second-guesses herself on a lot of things she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent. I gotta sneeze. In your manner. Okay, my hair is in my fucking face. And it's, oh, there we go. I see. You remain silent for a moment, but fast. That's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you'd even think that. Wait! I didn't mean anything in a bad way. Sorry, I didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. God damn it, me. I guess that more of a cute way. Ah, what are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone! Ah! I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. Okay, after the poem, I'm gonna end it because, I don't know how long the game is, and I don't know if I'm almost gonna, like, beat the whole game in, like, another hour. So, I want to, leave at least a part 2. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Ah, Yuri exhales, spared from finishing. Oh, is it based off of whoever you match the most in your poem is how this day probably goes? And since I matched with Yuri the most, the game put me with Yuri. Oh, that's clever. You look kind of down. I'm sorry you haven't been looking forward to this. Ah, it's not that. It's fine. Alright, I guess I'll do some reading tonight. Or would you only prefer if I only read with you? I guess I don't have that much. Either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know. That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright! Stand up. Make a mental note where I left it, and then I slip it back in my bag. By the way, did you remember writing a poem last night? Yeah. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't truly find much sense generation since I've never really done for it. Well, now it's every. Well, now why don't you find someone to share it with? Can't wait. I love their poems. Stories. Spiral notebook. Monica writes hers in the composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. So you would like to comply as well, reaching to their backs. Plus, I'm getting tired of reading, so that's what I did after this. I'm pulling out this one strand of hair. It's just in my fucking eyes. To stay myself. Yuri! Just her opinion, to be fair. As Yuri reads her poem, her eyes light. Exceptional, huh? What is that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri's first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong here. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of a writing experience do you have? Your use of imaginary metaphors indicate you have written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just mean, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along with the poem, as if it breaks down. More thrill. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell you. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up from them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style more deliberable. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from their own talking matters, and they form fit the two together. And as a result, it is the both style that makes the next weekend. Oh my god, there's this fucking strand of my fucking hair. Alright, I'm not moving him from here. The end result, that is... I better have unmuted my mic. Okay. The end result, that is both the sound her weekend. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it is her demeanor totally changes. You're standing sweet on. It sounds like an expert. Of course, that is not something you can play for. There are many difficult skills and techniques that have gone into writing even a single poem. Not just finding them and building them, but beginning them to work together. Probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it comes to practice, learning an example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback. Next week can be a little based, though. Based how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, now I'm talking about... She's talking like an expert, so I have to talk like an expert. You know how it is. Sorry. Oh, what did I do? Oh, okay. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if you're apologizing to yourself, to me, or not. So do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Kind of funny. After all, Literature Club. Ghost under light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. Must be this one. The casting remaining street light to avoid time. The cast yet to be replaced by a sickening blue-green hue of the future. I battle. I bathe. Ooh, she bathes. Sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I couldn't read that at all! Looks like it took you... Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is very... That's a relief. Also, I like the poem, even though it was short. It was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write little word problems. Not at all! I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. I want to share something a little more timid, mild. Something easy to just suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Mm-hmm. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Vast. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you didn't only glance over it after all. Remember how poems often express their own thoughts, feelings, spirits in their work? They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in our last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought about that. That's impressive. Yeah? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive, too. Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Vast. Me too. Next, I really don't care. I really don't care. Who's Sayori again? This is a good poem, Vast. Are you sure it's the first time? Of course. It's not that good. I'm not the kind of guy who writes poems in spare time. I guess you're right. But that's why you impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It reminds me of how you are really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that you're standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet. But that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? Like I said before, Vast, deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Try new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of the motive here. Then again, can't deny that she isn't part of the reason I joined. Knowing this means something. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? Will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold that on you. Yay! Now will you read my poem too? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear son, the way you go through my blinds in the morning makes me kiss my head to help me out of bed. Makes me Blair, you trust me. Oh, this is nice. This is a nice one. Sorry, just guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least this makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it like it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah, especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were a little late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me this. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah, but next time, I won't forget. I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Yeah, who should I show my neck? Oh, who's this? Tsuki. Well, it's about time. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. A little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotion. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Like it smacked. It had the word bunny in it. I'll pass that. I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. It's not like you'll like it. Monkeys climb. This is adorable. This was like a 4-year-old. Yeah, told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you convinced? Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I would like I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like this poem. Seeing everyone around you do good things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other things about simple writing is that... Sorry, I'm wiping my nose off. But there's wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then it made us flat on purpose, but helped bring out the feeling the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest here, did you? Well, guess not. I decided to humor with one of the custom. I really don't care how old everyone is. Prison. But if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. No one. Monica, isn't this a club? Hi, Vast. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, you ever have any suggestions for a club, like activities you think we can do better? Uniforms, seating arrangements, Yuri and I need to be close, and Yuri needs to be in baggy clothing, because that would be adorable. If you ever have any suggestions... I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring it up. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better just going off until fun until I'm worse. Anyway, want to share your phone with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I have to. It's funny. Don't worry, Vast. We're all a little bit. But it's the sort of thing that we're learning to get into the pet. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Vast. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. Haha, that's not fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Well, yeah, that's why I wrote it. For her. Listener who likes using the simple and direct describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to interpret their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effortlessly. Both allow people to get something out of it, just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze it by nuances, something. It can take years to practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry about it that much. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I become comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That way you can best find what style suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kind of style, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't for yourself to write away everyone wants you to write. Not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Why do we both have? You want to remove them? Don't worry, I'm not very good. So I'm pretty confident if someone claims to not be good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. I mean, I always feel it, you know? I see. Alright, let's read it then. I'm not reading this. What do you think? It's very freedom, if that's what you called it. Sorry, I'm not the right person for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, this kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. Sorry. Ah, so much better. That's it. A lot of poems have been putting emphasis on that timing between worlds and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? I'm not sure how to put this. How would you put this? Are you gonna put it really bad? I totally didn't go look at my recording time or anything. I guess you could say that some kind of emphasis recently had some influence on poems a bit. Epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about these stuff like that because it's kind of coming out. Sorry. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. You try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to do something down on papers, then tidy up later. Anyway, think about it. It's just, if you keep your pen at the same point for too long, you'll get dark. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. Guess that's everyone. I guess around the room. That was a little more stressful. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poem's gonna be theirs. This is Lurch Club. I sigh. Guess that's what I ended up getting myself a restroom. Sorry, or happily shouting my eyes on Yuri Natsuki. I'm gonna end it here just because this is a lot of reading for me, and I don't want the video to be too long. Like, it's already at 50, probably 2 minutes now, which is fine. It's a roleplay anime game, I guess. So I guess no editing has to go into it. Yay me. But if you did make it to this point, comment banana, because I'm curious if anyone made it to this point. That being said, I'll see you toasters later. Make sure to like and subscribe or some shit. And Yuri, I'll be back for you. Yeah, you get to wait while I I can stop the recording right now if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna make you look at Yuri and what's her name. I'm gonna make you wait. Don't worry, I'll save. Okay, bye guys!